Okay, here are some of the pieces that are going into this cat detector. Here we have the base that's going to hold everything up. This is a insert into the base that's going to hold the main support tube. And then we have a bracket that's going to hold two of these passive infrared detector sensors. We have a third passive infrared sensor bracket, and this bracket holds this third passive infrared sensor plus the display up here and the controller, the microcontroller over here. So the way this works is we're going to put a few pieces together just to show how it goes together. Oh, by the way, this is a big lens to bring the light to the color sensor. So in this device we have these little ears that that catch under the lip of the base, and we also have a spring-loaded set of diamond brackets inside that catch in this diamond hole in the tube. So if we drop this in, it has to line up with this bottom hole here, and I have a finely calibrated instrument here to make sure that these little catches are fully catching on the lip. I think that's good. And this can't come out. So now if we just slide this tube in here, these diamonds will catch on the spring-loaded diamond clips in there. And it's stuck. So that's the way that works. Now, however, I'm going to have to take this apart again just so that we can show you the rest of it. It's a little tricky to release these springs, but there we go. So what goes in here is, first of all, the bracket for the microcontroller. It slides on like this. There is a spring-loaded catch on it as well if we want to put a slot for holding it, but it's nice and snug either way. Underneath that would go this big bracket to hold the other sensors. So that would go here like that. Well, these would probably be lower down because we want to have them at the same height as the cat. So we would have two infrared sensors in these two slots, and they detect the cat moving across. There's a third infrared sensor. Ooh, this is backwards. So this will be switched around to the other side, but there's a third sensor that slides on here, and it's pointing up. These sensors look like this. So this one's pointing up so they can detect humans, and that's separate from the cats. The lens, let's see if we can bring this up where we can see it a bit. the lens slides in here nicely and snugly so that it can actually see far away the color of the cat that's going past, and so the infrared sensors detect the cat and the direction of the cat, but the color sensor and this lens detect which cat based on the color. And in here we're going to slide the little Pro microcontroller, which would go in here like that, and then on the, oh, I guess you can't see that. So the Pro Micro goes in this little slot here, and then the display goes in this horizontal slot above it. So once I've wired it all up and switch this around to the front, we'll see how that looks.